morning. Today is Wednesday, March 9th, 2016. I am Devin and I am in Dr. Douglas' third grade class.
I am Tianis and I am in Dr. Douglas's third grade class, and we are on Specials Day 4.
Good morning, Kimberly Panthers. This is Mr. Sally welcoming you to another day of teaching and learning at Kimberly Elementary School. I want to be the first to say you are special and loved, and I am so glad to be your principal. I have a couple of things I want to talk to you about. First, how many of you out there know how many AR points you have? If not, make sure you ask your teacher, how many AR points do I have? And make sure that every night you are reading books every day, so that way you can come back to school the next day and take your AR tests. At the same time, you should also be earning those Class Dojo points. Because you know what? One of the rewards on the Class Dojo point is Principal for the Day. I know I'd love to be Principal for the Day. Hey, wait a minute. I already am. Boys and girls, you should be earning those Class Dojo points, earning those AR points, getting those Kacha tickets, turning them into the office for our drawing, and that will ensure that you can be the best you that there is. That's all I have to say for today, but I want to make sure you tune in to the rest of the announcements for all the wonderful happenings here at Kimberly Elementary School. And remember, you are special and loved, and I am so glad to be your principal.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let us now say the school pledge.
Today I will make the choice to have a good day. I will strive to be the best that I could be. I respect all adults, fellow students, and myself. I am accountable for the words and my actions. It is my responsibility to learn something new. I am eager to learn and apart to serve. I'm a proud Kimberly student.
Let us now say the No Place for Hate promise.
I promise to do my best to treat everyone fairly. I promise to do my best to be kind to everyone, even if they're not like me. If I see someone being hurt or bullied, I will tell a teacher. Everyone should be able to feel safe and happy in school. I want our school to be no place for hate.
Please pause for quiet reflection.
Thank you. You may be seated. The LO Kimberly career word is life career. The roles you play in your life, the settings in which they occur, and the major events of your life is your life career.
The choices for lunch today are fish tacos, grilled cheese sandwich, chicken salad plate with roll, corn on the cob, black beans, and sliced pieces.
And now for the few words of wisdom.
Good morning, Kimberly Elementary School. This is Mrs. Saunders with a few words of wisdom. Here's a tale from the ancient Greek slave and storyteller Aesop. It's called The Frogs in the Well. There were two frogs living together in a marsh. One really hot summer, the marsh dried up. The frogs took off to look for another place to live because frogs like to live in damp places. They came to a deep well. One frog looked down into the well and said, "Hey, this looks nice and cool. Let's jump in." The other frog, who had a wiser head on his shoulders, replied, "Not so fast, buddy. Suppose the well is dried up like the marshes. How would we ever get out again?" What's the moral? It's simple. Look before you leap. Stop, look, and listen. Always be careful and make sure that what you are doing is safe. Today and every day, think twice before you act. In the words of this old Scottish proverb, if you don't see the bottom, don't wade. With something to think about, this is Mrs. Saunders. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.
I like our Kimberly logo. Panthers.
Me too.
Okay. Guys, I got a golden ticket.
What's the golden ticket?
Well, X. Since I've come to school, and school is cool, my reward. I've got a golden ticket, a golden ticket. you come to school 20 days and have perfect attendance, and then you get to pick from the perfect attendance treasure box. Don't you guys love treats? Boys? Well, you get to get Takis from the perfect attendance treasure box. Yay!
I want a golden ticket, a golden ticket, a golden ticket. Come to school every day and I will surely get it. A golden ticket today.
Come on, come on. Who has a golden ticket?
Me!
Who's been to school every day? Come on, I'm so proud of you.
Do you want a golden ticket? A golden ticket, a golden ticket. Come to school every day and you will surely get it. A golden ticket today. A golden ticket today.
Go to class. Where's your choice card?
Perfect attendance is so cool, so you better come to school. Will you get to choose a prize from the treasure box on March 17th?
Good morning, LO Kimberly. This is Mrs. Arnold. This week is Exceptional Children's Week in the state of Georgia. You may ask, what does this mean? First, a few synonyms for exceptional are rare, extraordinary, outstanding, excellent, and unique. Have you ever met anyone that learns differently than you? Do you know that we all have our strengths and weaknesses? This week is a time in which we celebrate students that have disabilities. Did you know that some kids learn how to read at a slower rate or even see words backwards? Some require extra support in mathematics. Some may even need support in managing their behaviors, as in hyperactivity disorders. Additionally, some students may have physical ailments that require them to use a wheelchair. This week, students will highlight famous individuals who were diagnosed with disabilities. We want you to understand that many people have overcome difficulties, and we hope that you will learn the importance of treating everyone fairly.
Learning disabilities can be difficult to manage, but they don't necessarily impact a person's chances of success. Many celebrities and famous figures from history struggled with learning disabilities, but the disabilities may have been instrumental in shaping their perspectives and helping them find the willpower to achieve their goals. Whoopi Goldberg was born Karen Eileen Johnson on November 13, 1955 in Chelsea, New York. She was raised primarily by her mother, her father, a clergyman, having left when she was young. Like many other dyslexics, Whoopi grew up under a number of false labels. She recounts, when I was a kid, they didn't call it dyslexia. They called it being slow, or you were retarded. Luckily, she and her mother knew that those labels were wrong, but she was in fact dealing with a problem that had not yet been defined. Although she had to endure bullying and name-calling during her school years, Whoopi credits those who criticized her with giving her the motivation to succeed. She says that they went into making me the sum total of what I became and what I have become.
Happy birthday to our Kimberly students who are celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday, Taisha and Ayaja.
Be sure to stop by at the main office to get a pencil from Mr. Sally. Happy birthday! Have a wonderful Wednesday at L.O. Kimberly Elementary School. And remember, be respectful, be responsible, be ready, and be safe.